Hi guys, welcome to another Blunderful Basics with Knox. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so I said I was going to teach you some more about UV maps and unwrapping, and so I started putting together this sort of house thing today. I created it using Boolean modifiers. See if you can figure out what I did and how I did it, but that's okay. Because it's about UV unwrapping and then teaching you some tricks. Now, one of the things I did was I extruded on the x-axis to make my walls here because things change when you do Boolean. But I saw that I had some potential issues, and instead of trying to figure out is it an issue, isn't it an issue, what I did was clicked on back face culling. If you click on that, it makes things that are not going to be visible the way you want them to be, makes them invisible, so you'll see it the way you would see it in world. So we're going to hit tab, and you could see that this isn't right. Okay, it should look like this one, and I've already fixed this one. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Click on the invisible wall, mesh, normals, flip normal. See, and now it shows up. So let's fix this one here. Mesh, normal, flip normal. Peek. Not that anyone's going to see underneath it, but we'll peek underneath it. Okay, so great, that worked. Now look, check out these windows I made. They kind of look like picture frames, right? That's pretty cool. I actually kind of like how that turned out, so I'm going to teach you how to do that too because it's kind of fun. So let's go to the front. Whoops. Ooh, look at that. We've got all kinds of invisible there. We'll have to fix all this too. But if we fix all this, what's going to happen? All that's going to go invisible. I'll show you how we fix that. First, let's take off backface culling for now. Okay, so what I did was, and you're going to learn a couple tricks doing this, all right? So pick out where we think we're going to want our windows. And let me see, can I do one more set? Nope. Remember, I'm OCD and it's all about balance. And that wouldn't have been balanced. All right, so then we're going to, and because I want you to see E for extrude, X for the x-axis, bring it about so. Okay, that's pretty cool. But remember, we always want to keep track of how many verts and stuff. And this isn't bad, but we're going to be adding and subtracting and doing stuff. So I'm going to show you a quick way. Yes, I finally figured out how to do it. Mesh, delete, dissolve faces. And look, now it's just one vert, but the rest is still just fine. But it's still not that picture type look I had before on the other one, right? And, oh, you know what? Control Z, I didn't want to do that yet. There we go, because what I want to do is inset face just about there. That's good for now. All right, so now we've got an inset face, and now we're going to mesh faces, delete, dissolve faces. Okay, so now we've got our picture look. And what I'm going to do is pull it in just a little so it looks more like a window. See, set in from the frame. Not bad, huh? Now we're going to, real quick, 2, 3, 1, not, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, got it all? I think I do. And then we want the outer edge. 1, 2, 3. And normally I would have dissolved the faces on those two, but I want to do this quick to show you. One, two. Okay. Because if we look on the inside, it's not as pretty, and we want it to be as pretty. So then what we're going to do is hit Shift D I've made a copy, see? And then we're going to pause a moment so I can cough and not cough in your ear. Sorry about that. Gotta love the colder months. Okay, so then we're going to R for rotate Z 180. Yep. Okay, so now it's turned around, and we're just gonna nudge it into place, and now we've got a finished looking window border for our inside. Not bad, huh? And then we just want to do that to this side too. So let's go ahead and do that real quick so the next part makes a little sense. We highlight the verts we want. So I hope you all have been playing around with some of these tricks I've taught you. The shrink wrap class was pretty fun, wasn't it? Come on, lose myself here. And looks like I got everything. Shift D. Pull it out. Rotate Z 180. And then tuck it in a little. There we go. Pretty cool. And that's how it looks on this side. So this would be the front entryway, of course, with the smaller door slider. That's why it's cut out, so you can put in a sliding door. And you're probably thinking, but the windows should be cut out. But no, they don't have to be. And this is where clever texturing comes in, and what I'm going to teach you. So let's pull out our screen. There we go. Tuck this one away, and this is going to be UV image editor. All right, I'll go over here, and we don't need that panel. This one doesn't need to be so big. All right, and edit. So here, go to UVs, unwrap. There we go. Okay. And that's taking up the whole thing, which we don't want. So let me see, what did I do wrong? And that's all right. What we'll do, click A, scale. We're going to scale it down. And then we're going to G to grab it, and I'll tell you why. I'm just going to park it over here in the corner. We're going to go over to this one. Unwrap, unwrap. S to scale. G to grab. I'm going to put it down here. If I had done this right, these would all be the same size, but I didn't do it right. Sue me. Unwrap. S to scale. Hello. Scale. G. Click. G to grab. Park it down here. Unwrap. S to scale. G to grab. Normally you'd want to make sure too that it's all the same size, because see, it's not quite the same size, but why I did it that way, close enough, you'd want it to make it the same size, is when we go to apply our texture, we can just, since we've lined these up, okay, and it's Like I said, normally they'd be the same size. You could just line them all up on top of each other, apply your texture to that area, right? And voila. It's all going to texture the correct way. It should. And keep in mind, for windows, you can use the smallest possible transparent texture because it's going to be clear for the most part. All right. And then we're just going to go and do the same thing here on our wall. Now this I'd want to dissolve. Let's see if I can dissolve it and make that one. Because this was booleaned, it might not work. Okay. I'm still discovering little tricks with that. It worked. Yay. Okay. So unwrap. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to do the same thing. Mesh. Delete. Dissolve faces. Unwrap. And now if we do that, and because these are walls and they're the same size and they're going to get the same texturing, that's just going to be fine. But you'd probably want to scale those down. Scale. And then G to grab and tuck them over here. Because remember, we're going to have our windows down here, yada yada. And that's pretty much what you're going to do. Any questions? We'll talk about it in class. I don't know. I didn't even swear once. Oh my God. I'm really letting you guys down. That's 2 videos I didn't swear. I don't know that this is the best way to do it. All right. But it's the way I've learned so far. Remember, we're all learning together. Now, that other thing, how to fix. Because remember, let me close this off. Make this big. When we did bring up the panel, and when we did the back face culling, all this disappeared. And of course, if we take and flip it, it's going to be empty on this side. So how to fix that? Easy. Go through, highlight it. Remember how we did the window? Basically, we're going to do the same thing. There might be an easier way. Something called Solidify. I haven't tried it yet. But I know this way will work. So that's what we will do. We probably would have wanted to dissolve some of these faces too to cut down on the verts, but we can do that another time. So Shift D, click. I do that so that when I go to move it, it doesn't just move and it stays lined up the way we want it. And then what we're going to do is rotate. Let's try Y. Yeah, 180. Nope, not Y. Control Z. Rotate A. Control Z. Do that. Okay. Rotate Z. 180. Okay, it was Z. Huh. Learn something new every day. Alrighty. But that's why we call it Blunderful Blunderful, right? Right. And now we have that interior wall ready. And because it's different faces than these, see if we click that, it doesn't click that, it gets a different interior color, right? Which is always going to be important. And we're going to want to do that pretty much all the way around. There was another way we could have done it, okay? And let me show you. So let's Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay. So another way we could have done it, Control Z, Control Z, there we go, A. Okay, and we're going to Shift D, scale a teensy bit, Not sure it worked. Hold on. Not sure it worked. It did work. Okay, good. So we'll do it on this side. Shift D. Click. Alright. Then we're going to S for scale. We're just going to scale it down the teensiest bit. Or not. S for scale. Teensy. Okay, we won't. Edit. What we're going to do. A mesh normals flip. Okay. We got backface culling, so now you can see there's no invisible areas. And everything is right there. I don't like doing it that way so much. It's not as precise, but it's a fast and easy way to do it. And it's probably not the best way. Alright? Anyway, that's that. I'm going to turn off now and see you soon.